Good morning everyone. This film is about using public transport on Bla Bla car. So the train and Bla Bla car. Bla Bla car is really cool. I've done it before and it's a really great way of saving petrol, saving money. And comment below if you've travelled in France and had some great successes with Bla Bla car and other things. I'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to share this video if you think it'd be interesting for anyone else to find out about travelling around France. So very early this morning I had to get the 8:16 train from Boussens to Lannemezan. So yeah, I've taken a couple of pictures of my journey here. Watching the Pyrenees change as the train flies past in the bright morning sun. It's so lovely. And actually I've taken a couple of pictures, the Pic du Midi, because I don't see that very often where I live. It's the tallest mountain in the Pyrenees. It's got the big white masts and things on top, and it's got a scientific research centre on top. And now I have an hour and a half to wait for my Bla Bla car. So he's dropping me off basically at the door. So that's really, really good. And it was only €7 on the Bla Bla car website, which I clicked on last night. We've already texted each other a bit. He's called Thomas, he's 35, and he's in a grey, dark grey Citroën or something like that. And he's going to pick me up from the station. So I changed the pickup point because I don't know Lannemezan at all. I've never really been here. I've driven through once, but I don't know the town. Yeah, he's dropping me off somewhere different as well, but it's en route, so it's perfect for him and for me. Well, that was a really successful Bla Bla car ride. He was a very nice man. He was actually a nurse and worked as a pompier in his local area. He drove very carefully, and I even had this fancy car that massaged my back as we drove along. So cool, really nice. So here I am at my destination, Valence-sur-Baïse. You can hear the lock. Yeah, last time I did Bla Bla car, there was this lady that picked me up, and she didn't really know where she was going on her route. So she had this little bit of paper with some villages written down that she had to go through. And we were like an hour and a half late to get to my destination, and I had a friend pick me up from the other end, and she just had to kind of twiddle her fingers and wait. So we had a nice chat on the way, but she was a bit kind of lackadaisical about getting there on time, so that was a bit of a pain. It's a very direct, straight road. It's the best way to get to the Gers from Haute Garonne or Ariège. It's just a really, really straight road from Lannemezan up. It's a nice drive, no bends and turns. Like if you go further east to the Gers, it's very, very windy. So this is much better. My brothers do it all the time, and it's really, really great for them just to go Toulouse, back to the Gers. It's a nice straight autoroute, and lots of their friends kind of Covoiturage and carpool and do that route together. So yeah, it's really good, really good. Great way to travel, and it's much, much cheaper. Because when I was doing my research to do this trip, the train and the bus is the same price because it's kind of both run by the SNCF. And in England, if you take National Express bus, it's way, way cheaper than taking the train. But it's not the same here in France. It's just the same price regardless. Yeah, I just wanted to say that it's quite interesting because when you look around at the side of roads in France, you quite often find these special meeting area car parks for covoiturage, and where people kind of swap cars. Some people leave their cars there all day while they go and work, and then when their covoiturage person goes off in a different direction, they hop into their car and then go home from there. So yeah, the whole road infrastructure has been kind of adapted so that people can carpool and car share. So I think that's brilliant, and it's a really great way of saving petrol, saving money. Don't forget to comment below if you've had some good experiences with Bla Bla car or bad experiences with Bla Bla car. I'd love to hear about it. press the likes if you want to hear more about travelling in France and getting about in this big country. This is the life! Ah, bliss. I'm in the land of fig trees and they're all ripe. It's perfect timing. Woo! Delicious. If you like this kind of transport out and about in France type video, then subscribe. I have got some others about travelling from Toulouse airport. Hope that was of help for you guys travelling in France, and see you soon. Bye.